Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be discussing the best diet for eye floaters. Now obviously on this channel I've mentioned a lot about diet and you probably know what diet I'm going to talk about, but I thought I'd just have it in one video in one place for the new people and also just so you can get all the information in one video. So first of all, the diet that I recommend for eye floaters is the diet that has worked for me and many other people. It's the only diet that is showing great success. What is this diet? It's a ketogenic diet, and now it's not the standard keto, the Atkins. It's nothing to do with that because that is unhealthy. This is a healthy keto, so it's a high fat, moderate protein, low carb diet. That is how it turns out when you look at the macronutrients, but we only have healthy fats, organic meat, and if dairy is included, it must be organic, grass-fed. Nothing commercial, nothing with hormones in. It's got to be all organic and grass-fed. So why do we decide to do a high-fat, moderate protein, low-carb diet? The first reason is because high glucose levels and high insulin levels cause a lot of damage to the eye in terms of inflammation, free radicals, and also swelling of the lens of the eye, and over time causing damage to the macula, which is important for center vision, and also your retina. Now the people that get the most damage from sugar is obviously people that are in diabetes and diabetics, but what they don't like to tell you is and discuss is what about the pre-diabetics that are already developing these eye conditions in its early stages. So go one more, what about all of us eating tons of sugar, eating tons of snacks, fizzy drinks, and drinking loads of rubbish drinks with chemicals and preservatives in, and also frequent eating? How many meals a day do we eat? How many snacks do we have? Raising glucose, raising insulin, which is all causing damage to not just the eye, but the kidney, the heart, the nervous system, brain. So that is why first of all we go low sugar, so we get them glucose levels down and we get the insulin levels down. Now we get that free radical damage down, we get that inflammation down, and then we do healthy keto because we want the higher fat foods. The higher fat foods have the fat soluble vitamins, vitamins for the eye, vitamin A, vitamins that are antioxidant and good for your immune system and needed for your cell membranes and your total eye health. So we've got vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin D, all the fat soluble vitamins. And also when you're on a keto diet, you're having a lot more meats which have the B vitamins in. And zinc is very important in eye health, which is found in a lot of the higher fat foods. And another reason that we do the keto diet is because you get to do intermittent fasting in between your meals. So you have 2 meals or 3 meals and then you have fasting windows. And during this fast, it allows your body to repair and go into a state of ketosis and autophagy, which is cellular repair. And many people report amazing eye benefits from just fasting, whether that be 12 hours or 16 hours. They notice, wow, I can see further in the distance, there's less dry eyes. Now that is the main reasons we do a keto diet, is to get away from the junk foods, the processed foods, the rubbish foods, anything that is packaged. It's cooking natural meat, getting back to our ancestral way of eating. Naturally we wouldn't be having high carb diets. We would have fat, protein, low carb. We'd have meats, livers, steaks, organ meat, really good for the body, really good in terms of the nutritional content. And also another thing is, when you eat a high fat diet, your antioxidants absorb quicker and absorb more efficient, and it's also less byproduct, because when we eat carbohydrates, all of that breakdown causes CO2 and less oxygen uptake. When you're actually on a keto diet, you have more oxygen. Where does that go to? More oxygen to your brain and more oxygen to the eye. A lot of people don't realize this. The retina is an extension of the brain, so you want to get lots of oxygen to the brain to get it to the eye. With lower glucose levels and lower insulin levels, we're not going to be causing the swelling and the damage to the eye, so vision will get better. And also people that have current eye conditions like glaucoma, macular degeneration and retinopathy, to stop them getting worse, you go on a keto diet which slows it right down, because the enemy and the problem is sugar, glucose and insulin. Lower all them, get rid of them, then it takes away the problem. And if it doesn't take away the problem, it slows down the progression of that issue. So for me personally, when I was eating tons of sugar, fizzy drinks, chemicals, all that rubbish, my eyes were terrible. The moment now I've taken that away, even before I've started eating healthy and a diet that I recommend, even before I started that, just taking away the sugar and the junk, less eye floaters each month. And then when I started doing a healthy keto diet, so this is eating lots of salmon, trout, sea bass, oysters, sardines, lots and lots of fish, lots and lots of nuts and liver and kidneys, organ meat, 2.5 months later, 12 small black dot eye floaters completely gone. 12 of the small little black dots completely gone. And now I'm not fully cured. I wouldn't even say I'm anywhere near it, but what I'd say is the progression has slowed. Whereas I'd be maybe getting 6 and 7 eye floaters each month, maybe now I've only got 3. In the last 6 months I've only got 3 new eye floaters, and that is 3 of the transparent ones. Of course it's annoying, but no more black dots and no more black strands. Now if I go to a white wall and light it up, I would say I have about 16 to 20 eye floaters total. I have black strands, I have a big black dot, and 6 transparent ones. I'll do a video in the future on how mine look, but what I want to say is the black strands that I have are no longer jet black, they're more grey now since I've been doing this diet and fasting and lifestyle. And also the big black dot, which was jet black, it's more washed out now, it's more grey, so it's not as bad. So it just shows you this is the diet that has worked for me, so that's what I'm going to recommend to you if you're starting out on trying to cure eye floaters and reverse them. And definitely look, even if you don't reverse any, even if you don't cure any, let's prevent more from coming. What other ways can you do? Blue light blocking glasses, blue light filter, less screen time, looking more into the distance, more natural light, and not always just staring at everything close up, getting the eyes exercising. So yeah, hopefully I explained everything in this video. Sometimes I put the camera on and don't explain it in the best way. I have so many ideas and you know, it all comes out. But yes, healthy keto, high fat, moderate protein, low carb. It's just focusing on nutritional foods with high amounts of vitamin A and vitamin E, vitamin D, carotenoids, everything for the eye. And also on this keto diet you can eat lots of vegetables, because you don't actually count the vegetables carbohydrates. So when you're looking at the carbs, you want to keep your carbohydrates less than 50 to 20 grams with no added sugar. But your vegetable carbohydrates, what you do is total carbohydrate and minus the fibre, then you get the net carbs, because the fibre in the vegetables isn't going to cause any damage to you, it's going to actually be protective and very good for you. Then you get your magnesium, potassium, great for blood pressure. A lot of people, more higher blood pressure, more damages to the eye, so get the blood pressure down, less pressure and less damage to the eye, and get your whole body regulating properly. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know if you've got any comments and questions that you would like me to answer. What videos would you like me to make? Pop them in the comments below, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.